If the United States legalized marijuana, we could use the tax to help the states reduce debt and help the economy grow by creating more jobs. There are more deaths related to alcohol and tobacco use than there is marijuana use. By legalizing marijuana, the government can make approximately $100 billion a year due to the taxes generated by legalizing weed. Why every state should legalize marijuana? I have researched and studied the use and effects of marijuana, and you should feel confident to trust me on this topic. I will talk about why we should legalize marijuana, the benefits of legalizing marijuana, and what it can do for our economy. First, why we should legalize marijuana. There are a few states that have already taken the step in legalizing marijuana. Those include Colorado, Alaska, California, Oregon, Washington, and Maine. These states have been thriving by the amount of tax placed on the marijuana. According to www.cbs.news.com, cannabis-related companies now employ an estimated 100 to 150,000 part-time and full-time workers. This employment opportunity shows that the marijuana industry is becoming an economic engine to getting our economy back on track. Not only is marijuana helping our economy by legalizing it in some states, it will not stop the demand for it even when it's illegal. Why is marijuana considered a dangerous drug, and how is it different than the other drugs? Marijuana is a natural growing plant and is made up of its own chemicals such as the delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol that gives an alternating state of mind. The side effects of marijuana do not compare to the use of alcohol or tobacco products. According to www.cdc.gov, in 2014, 9,967 people died from drinking and driving. And each year, 6 million people die from tobacco use. There hasn't been an incident of someone overdosing from smoking marijuana, so why are these two things legal and marijuana use isn't? Alcohol is made with synthetic chemicals that are not natural to our planet, like the marijuana plant. Another example is the prescription drugs that are made in labs versus being naturally grown. Marijuana is considered less addictive compared to alcohol, prescription pills, tobacco, caffeine, and sugars. Next, I will talk about the benefits of legalizing marijuana. There are a variety of ways that benefit from legalizing marijuana, such as it has medical benefits, it helps out law enforcement, it increases tax income, and it saves on government funds. I will elaborate on each of these. According to www.newhealthadvisor.com, studies have shown marijuana used for medical purposes is highly effective in treating a number of ailments, and it can make a highly effective replacement for many types of medications. Marijuana can help with many of the nasty side effects that come from taking prescription medications. Next is how it helps law enforcement. If it's legal, it will take less time to question and arrest those who have possession of the drug, which can save time for those who are creating worse crimes. The major benefit of legalizing marijuana is the increased tax that would help boost our economy with the tax money marijuana makes. The last one I mentioned was it saves government funds, and by that I mean government agencies spend a lot of money making sure people do not consume marijuana, and that money could have been spent somewhere else, like on education, healthcare, or even housing. Another benefit of legalizing marijuana is it will decrease violent crimes and violence. According to www.rogerandmoss.com, Colorado has seen a decrease in its crime rate by 2.5%, along with 3.1% drop in property crimes and 12.8% decrease in homicides. If this is just in one state, imagine what it could do for those who struggle every day with constant violence and life-threatening events. The third thing I'll talk about is how legalizing marijuana is good for our economy. There are 4 ways marijuana can help our economy, and those include sales and taxes, saved enforcement, new business growth, and giving people what they want. Marijuana is a product people are wanting and will get it from somewhere, whether it is illegal or not. By keeping it illegal, the government pays billions of dollars on enforcement, and all that money made on the sale is kept unregulated and untaxed. It's not just over $8 billion that we would be saving on law enforcement. It's also the $8 billion that we could be making by taxing marijuana. We fill our jails with nonviolent drug offenders, and it costs us way too much when we can reduce the amount of inmates in jails, because the cost of keeping those inmates in there is about $1 billion annually. In conclusion, I have told you why we should legalize marijuana, the benefits of legalizing marijuana, and how it can help our economy. By knowing those three things, consider talking to your legislatures because they are the ones that can help make policy changes. Next, I will show you my visual aid on how Colorado did with the tax revenue from legalizing marijuana and the chart of violent crime in Denver, how it went down after a year of legalizing marijuana. So, this is the chart that shows the tax revenue and how it went up in 2014 when they legalized marijuana. This is before, and then this one shows the violent crime in Denver, and you can see here in 2013 it was very high, and then in 2014 it decreased because of the legalizing marijuana. Thank you for taking time to listen to my speech.